If you feel socially anxious, congratulations! Your brain is working exactly as designed. Millions of years of evolution built this instinct to keep you safe in groups. Back then, if the tribe rejected you, survival was almost impossible. No protection, no food, no future. That flutter in your stomach before meeting new people, that's ancient survival software. And here's the twist. Every single person you've ever met feels it too. The confident guy at work, the smooth public speaker. The difference isn't whether they feel anxiety, it's what they do with it. Social anxiety means one thing. This interaction matters to you. It's not a weakness, it's proof that you care. And once you understand this, social anxiety shifts from enemy, ally. Chapter 1. The social muscle and micro skills. Social skills are muscles. The more you train, the stronger they get. Your brain literally wires new pathways every time you practice. Eye contact, asking a follow-up question, sharing a short story. At first, it feels awkward, like lifting weights for the first time. But with repetition, form improves. The secret is small, consistent reps. Start with 5-minute conversations. Practice one micro skill at a time. Celebrate small wins. Remember, even the most confident person you know started weak. They just kept showing up to the gym of human connection. Chapter 2. The 70-30 rule and active listening. The best conversationalists, they talk only 30% of the time. The other 70%, they listen. Why? Because when someone talks about themselves, their brain lights up with the same chemicals as when they eat chocolate or win money. Listening literally rewards them. But listening isn't silence, it's focus. Notice their tone, their energy shifts, their pauses. That's the real conversation. When you give full attention, people feel seen, safe, and valued, and they'll want to know you. Chapter 3. Curiosity as a superpower. Curiosity transforms anxiety into fascination. Instead of thinking, how am I doing? Think, what can I discover? Every person you meet is a walking library. Most people skim the cover. You get to read the chapters. Instead of asking, how was your day? Ask, what was the most interesting part of your day? Curiosity works like a cycle. The more you ask, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more curious you become. And when curiosity takes over, anxiety disappears. Chapter 4. The 3 people. Theory. Everyone you meet is 3 people. Who they think they are, who others think they are, who they really are. Sometimes you meet their armor, not their truth. A cold person might just be protecting old wounds. And you also live in that triangle. The moment you feel misunderstood, remember, and it's just the gap between versions. This insight makes you patient, curious, less judgmental. It helps you see people beyond the mask. Chapter 5. Question funnel and memory. Methods conversations open like a funnel. Start broad, move specific, go deep. What do? Why did you choose that path? What's the hardest part about it? Each step pulls you closer to real connection. Now add memory. Imagine storing their job in your living room, their hobby in your kitchen, their dream in your garage. Later, recall them naturally. Hey, how was that hiking trip you were planning? They'll feel like you truly see them because you remembered what mattered. Chapter 6. Echo effect and body language connection isn't just words, it's rhythm. When 2 people connect, their bodies sync. Tone, gestures, even breathing. You can accelerate this by gently matching. If they lean in, lean slightly. If they're calm, lower your energy. If they're bright, lift yours. Chapter 7. Social momentum and consistency. Socializing is like physics. Once you're moving, it's easy to keep going. A 5-minute chat with a barista daily builds more momentum than one massive party a month. Each tiny conversation keeps your social engine warm. Think of it as compound interest. Small daily deposits of connection create massive, long-term confidence. Chapter 8. Conversational threading and open loops. Every sentence has threads. I just got back from a business trip to Japan. Work, travel, Japan, timing. Each thread is a path you can follow. Combine this with open loops, unfinished stories you'll return to later. Example, that reminds me of a crazy airport story. But wait, how was Japan? Now their brain is hooked. They want to hear the rest. You weave threads, leave loops, and circle back. This is how conversations flow like rivers, not stop and start puddles. Chapter 9. Context banking and permission structures. Every conversation drops breadcrumbs. Future plans, challenges, dreams. Most people forget them. You won't. When someone says, big presentation next week, that's a future doorway. Hey, how did it go? This is context banking. Combine it with permission structures, natural reasons to reconnect. Too soon feels pushy, too late feels distant. But right on time, it shows you care. This turns one-time chats into long-term bonds. Chapter 10, Vulnerability and Trust Building. Respect comes from strength, but trust comes from vulnerability. When you admit small struggles, I was nervous before this too. You invite others to be human. They respond, I feel that way too. That's trust being built one stair at a time, not a cliff jump. Progressive, mutual, human. Chapter 11, Emotional Intelligence. Words are only half the conversation. Emotions are the other half. Their energy rises when talking about travel, that's passion. Their voice drops when mentioning work, that's stress. Respond to the emotion, not just the words. Match excitement. Offer calm and worry. Create space in stress. You're not fixing emotions. You're navigating them. That's real emotional intelligence. Chapter 12, Social Context Navigation. Every place has rules. A coffee shop isn't a library. A work meeting isn't a wedding. Socially skilled people shift seamlessly. The loud friend at parties may go quiet in museums. Not fake, just context aware. Read the room. Adjust your energy. You're not changing who you are. You're playing the right instrument for the music around you. Chapter 13, Connection. Deepening. Deep connection isn't about years. It's about progression. Start light, then gradually, more open, more vulnerable, more shared experiences. Walking together, solving something together, creating together. Connection is like warming water, 1 degree at a time. Natural, safe, lasting. Chapter 14, Group Dynamics. Groups move like rivers. Energy flows, roles shift. Some lead, some stabilize, some connect. The skill isn't dominating, it's balancing. If the group is too flat, bring energy. Too chaotic, bring focus. Too tense, bring lightness. You become the one who holds the room together. Chapter 15, Social Network Building. A strong network isn't numbers, it's patterns. You're not collecting people, you're connecting people. Seeing who could help each other, bridging gaps, sharing opportunities without expecting return. When you give, trust grows. And when trust grows, your network strengthens itself. Chapter 16, Digital Social Skills. Online connection is real connection, just different tools. Active listening becomes thoughtful replies. Eye contact becomes quick responses. Presence becomes consistency. Every comment, message, or post is a chance to add value. Be authentic, be consistent, be human. That's how digital relationships thrive. Chapter 17, Boundary Mastery. Strong boundaries don't push people away, they invite them in safely. Think of a cell membrane. Flexible, protective, selective. Boundaries protect your energy so you can be more authentic, present, and free. Say yes to what matters. No to what drains. That's not selfish, it's survival. Chapter 18, Social Leadership. Social leadership isn't controlling the room. It's creating conditions where everyone feels safe to connect. It's noticing who's left out, who has something to share, who needs a gentle invite. It's bridging conversations, making introductions, smoothing awkward pauses. You don't steal the spotlight. You hand it out. That's real leadership. Chapter 19, Advanced Psychology. Behind every interaction are deep human needs: safety, capability, connection. Distant people may crave safety. Aggressive people may crave competence. Clingy people may crave closeness. Recognizing these patterns makes you patient, compassionate, and precise. You stop seeing difficult people. You start seeing humans with needs. Remember this: every confident social butterfly was once in a cocoon. Every expert was once awkward. Your journey begins not with a giant leap, but with a single rep: a hello, a question, a smile. And one last thing, send this to a friend who thinks they're bad at people. They're not. They just haven't trained yet, and who knows? Maybe you'll find a partner who's struggling just like you. Take small steps together. Give each other little challenges. Celebrate every win. Appreciate every effort, because growth is always easier and way more fun when you don't do it alone.